Have you ever felt completely invisible, standing right in front of someone who should be helping you but instead makes you feel like you don't even exist? Imagine walking into a high-end corporate office in the heart of a busy American city, dressed professionally with important documents in hand, only to be met with eye rolls and long, unnecessary delays at the reception desk. The staff whispers behind your back, and the minutes tick by slowly while you wonder if anyone cares. But what if that woman they were mistreating was secretly the owner of the entire company? This incredible true-to-life story will show you how one small act of kindness can flip the script and change lives forever, proving that in our fast-paced world, being kind is the ultimate power. What happens when the tables turn in the most unexpected way? Stay with us as we uncover a tale that will tug at your heartstrings and inspire you to look at every stranger with fresh eyes. If you're loving this kind of heartfelt storytelling that reminds us all what's truly important, then do us a huge favor and subscribe to Kindness Lights right now. Smash that like button if this story is already resonating with you, and leave a comment below telling us about a time when kindness made a difference in your life. Your support helps us bring more stories like this to light every week. It all began on a typical bustling morning in downtown Chicago, Illinois, where the wind from Lake Michigan whipped through the streets lined with towering glass buildings that symbolized the American dream of success and opportunity. Sarah Thompson had built Apex Innovations from the ground up over 15 years. Starting as a young entrepreneur fresh out of college with nothing but a dream and a laptop in her small apartment, she had turned it into a multimillion-dollar tech firm that employed over 500 dedicated people across the United States. Sarah was known for her brilliant mind in developing innovative software solutions and her big heart that always put people first, but lately, she had been hearing troubling stories from employees and clients alike about the cold, impersonal atmosphere at her headquarters. People felt undervalued and rushed, and customer service reviews on sites like Glassdoor and Yelp were starting to dip as the company grew rapidly. Determined to see the truth for herself without any bias, Sarah decided to go undercover one day. She chose a simple yet professional maroon blazer and black pants, tied her long brown hair back neatly, and clutched a leather folder filled with fake partnership proposals. No fancy car or entourage, just her, pretending to be an ordinary visitor hoping for a meeting with the CEO to test how her team really treated guests. As she stepped through the revolving doors into the sleek lobby with its shiny marble floors and modern abstract art hanging on the walls, Sarah felt a mix of excitement and a bit of nervousness deep in her stomach. This was her company, her baby that she had nurtured through tough times and late nights, but today she was just another face in the crowd trying to get noticed. She approached the large wooden reception desk where a blonde woman named Lisa sat typing away on her computer with a focused but unfriendly look. Behind Lisa, a group of staff members, a tall man in a dark suit with his arms crossed, a woman with dark hair looking serious, and another blonde on her phone, stood chatting casually as if the lobby was their personal space. Sarah smiled politely and said in a warm voice, "Good morning. I'm here for a meeting with the CEO regarding a potential collaboration on new tech projects." Lisa barely glanced up from her screen, her face remaining expressionless and cold. "Do you have an appointment?" she asked in a flat, impatient tone. When Sarah explained she didn't have one scheduled but it was urgent and important for the company's future, Lisa sighed loudly and dramatically, pushing a clipboard across the polished desk with a visitor form attached. "Fill this out completely. We'll see what we can do, but the schedule is packed today and you might have to wait a while," she added without any hint of apology or helpfulness. Sarah took the form and began filling it out carefully, but Lisa didn't offer her a seat or even a friendly word of encouragement. Instead, she turned back to her screen, completely ignoring her as if she was invisible. The minutes stretched into 30, then 45 long ones that felt like hours. Sarah stood there patiently by the side of the desk, her feet starting to ache slightly in her professional heels as she shifted her weight. The group in the background occasionally glanced her way with judgmental looks, whispering things like, "Another walk-in thinking they can just demand time with the boss without calling ahead," and "She looks like she's wasting our time standing there like that." One of them even crossed their arms tightly and shook their head in disapproval. Sarah's heart ached with each passing moment as she remembered her own early days struggling in the competitive corporate America, where she had faced similar indifference and doubt as a young woman breaking into the tech industry. It made her wonder how many genuine people, full of ideas and potential, were turned away or made to feel small every single day in offices across the country from New York to Los Angeles. Finally, the receptionist Lisa slid a visitor badge toward her across the desk without even a smile, her hand extending as if it were the biggest chore of the day, while the others watched with folded arms. Yet, in the midst of all this unexpected coldness and indifference, a ray of true warmth and compassion broke through the tension. A young intern named Mia, who was standing quietly in the group and had been observing the situation with empathy, couldn't stand by any longer. She excused herself politely from the conversation, walked over with a small bottle of fresh water from the nearby cooler, and spoke softly and kindly to Sarah. "I'm really sorry about the long wait, ma'am," Mia said with genuine concern shining in her eyes and a gentle tone that felt like a hug. "Things do get really busy here sometimes, but that doesn't excuse making anyone feel. Where everyone is rushing to chase the next big promotion or the American dream, it's so easy to forget the incredible power of a simple human connection like yours. That's exactly why I'm promoting you right now, Mia, to a senior executive assistant role with a significant raise and new leadership responsibilities starting immediately. And starting next week, every single employee will attend special workshops on empathy, respect, and customer kindness training, because this company will from now on be known not just for our cutting-edge technology, but for how warmly we make every person who walks through our doors feel valued and important."